Say today as we bring you your story. The Communications and Postal Services Department has rolled out free Wi-Fi tablets, laptops and a digital television set to 2 schools in Limpopo. The donation is part of government's Connect South Africa program, which aims to see all public hospitals, clinics and schools connected to the internet by 2030. The Bembe leg of the project was launched in Musina yesterday, and our reporter Beatrice Mahuele gives us an update on the story.
Good afternoon to you as well as the viewers at home. As we know that the fourth industrial revolution is upon us, the Department of Communication, in partnership with Brand Bond in Franco, they're here to ensure that the digital divide is bridged, and they started yesterday in Musina, and today they're here at the Louis Trujillo Secondary School in Makhado. And I'll be joined by the Deputy Minister of Communication, Kekana, just to give us more details about this SA Connect project and what exactly it entails and which areas are they going to connect the sites. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for joining us. You started yesterday with this project in Musina, and here today we are in Makhado. Can you just give us in details what is the purpose of this project and what is it exactly you would love to achieve with it?
Look, from policy side, as the Department of Communications, we have a responsibility to make sure that we bridge the digital divide. But we have state-owned entities that are able to actualize what our vision is. We have SITA, the state-owned IT agency, and we also have Broadband in Franco and SA Connect, which also works towards the deployment of broadband in various communities. Now, what we have done, we have identified 7 provinces where we are going to roll out broadband through Broadband in Franco and SA Connect, and make sure that for starters, we start with government institutions, schools for e-health, for e-education, and clinics and health institutions for e-health. Remember, the Minister of Health is now going full-blown in as far as NHI is concerned. Now we should be, as the department that is responsible for ensuring that this infrastructure in the form of broadband, that we are ready so that when NHI is rolled out, the infrastructure for ICT is deployed. So we are starting with Limpopo province. We are launching this program here in the Vembe district. Now, the sites that are going to be covered in the form of schools and clinics, it's 1,210. We are going to roll out all these programs for about 3 years and make sure that there's connectivity along those. Now, coupled with this is access to internet services that we leave with schools and clinics, including access to Wi-Fi. We're doing this that our people, as they are there, they're able to stream into education programs, and this is going to be available for schools for the coming 10 years. So after that, there'll be renewal and so on and so on. But it's all about ensuring that even people in the far-flung provinces are able to participate in the fourth industrial revolution. And
we understand you started in the Vembe district. In Limpopo, is it Vembe alone, or we expect to see other districts being connected?
The 1,210 sites only speaks to Vembe. And as we roll out, there will be the second phase and feasibility done. We know the rural regions that Limpopo is exposed to, whether you talk Mopani, Skukuni, including Capricorn and the Waterberg. All of them have to be connected eventually. And all of those health and education sites have to get access to broadband. But we can only start from somewhere, and we have started with the Vembe region.
And one would say it is a good initiative, but we understand that with technology comes cyber crimes. More people will be likely to suffer that. There are cyber crimes, and especially people from rural areas, they might not have the knowledge and aware that they will be exposed to these digital crimes. As the department, have you looked into that, and what are some of the steps that you're going to take to ensure that people are protected from cyber crimes?
Look, if you looked at our approach today, we took an agile approach as we come to schools and clinics. We have the FPB, Film and Publications Board representative who's here, who deals exactly with issues of cyberbullying and all other harmful content that our learners can get exposed to. So we're not only doing that for learners, but we are also saying to teachers, please, in as much as we are bringing these good stories to tell, there are other unintended consequences. So we have a program to roll out and partner with schools around cybersecurity programs, and that's why there's a slot in all the things that we are doing, including the NGO that was partnering with us to say, let's also ensure that we educate our learners, the SGB and the educators, about what also technology brings, which unfortunately we have to be alive to.
Thank you so much. And that was the Deputy Minister of Communication, Kekana, just giving us more details about the SA Connect project, which kick-started yesterday in Musina. As we see, today is the second leg here in Makhado, as they continue to unveil various digital sites in Limpopo province. And that's all from me. It's back to the studio.